Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Rumble. We got a great one here for you, 2K19, and it is Lee's picks. We got Lee picking again, and I'm going to do some more to get some other people involved as well. And we may change the types of matches. We may go to other matches instead, just to get a little bit of a... I want to go back to 19. I like 19 so much. It's just so good. And these are Lee's 30 picks off of the second account. So this is just a random one. And these do really well. These do really well. I mean, 19's still killing it. And it has been, it's been since 2018. And this is, why can you people not understand to copy and paste this? This is the formula. This is the best formula you can come up with. And we're starting off here with Harry. And I don't know why on 24, they need to copy and paste 19 or do a 10-year anniversary of 14. I don't know. I don't know what they need to do. They still haven't put out 21. 21's never going to happen. So it's just a goner. But anyway, we're starting off here with Harry. And we'll see who he will be facing off with. I love Home Alone. Home Alone is an all-time classic for me. It has always been a classic for me. One of the best. And that face scan is killer. And it is going to be Jules from Pulp Fiction. Oh, wow. At Pulp Fiction, wow. That's hilarious. So we're going to have a face-off between these two movie characters. And we're going to have a different varieties of people. And... yeah. And we're going to continue to go... I've thought about, going back to 14 sometimes. So maybe it'll happen eventually when we run out of things to do. Which seems to be always a problem because we never run out of different things we can come up with. But I've noticed that this does way better. So... and I think people enjoy this more. And I'm so glad I kept those accounts. That was the best decision I ever made. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but it was a pretty good decision, keeping those accounts. And Joker's number 3. And number 4 is Colossus. It's always good seeing Colossus. I always liked him and the Juggernaut, and I was just so hyped in Deadpool 2 when he fought the Juggernaut, because I used to have a book as a kid, and I may still have it, where they fought each other. And I remember growing up always reading that book. I thought it was the coolest book ever, watching those two battle. Of course, he had the red attire instead of the attire he's wearing right now. And Scarecrow is number 5. And here's what I got to say about Scarecrow. Definitely, if we take the Joker out of things, definitely my favorite Batman villain. No debate. He's definitely my favorite. If we take the Joker out. If the Joker doesn't exist, he's the best. And there's a lot of other great ones as well. Clayface is up there. Two-Face is up there. But, people like the Penguin and the Riddler, it just depends on who's playing as them. In the Riddler's case, there's only one good version of the Riddler, in my opinion. And Captain America is number 6. Cap is in the house. And he is showing off. Why is he showing off? He needs to focus. Showing off gets you killed in these things. And Il Nam is number 7 from Squid Games. Our player number 1. And number 8 is Dean Winchester. And Harry going after player 1. I always call them by their number, because some of them I can't even tell you what their name is. I always forget about it. And Cap is finished, so Captain America has been eliminated. So all that flexing for nothing. So congratulations on that, Cap. By the way, I prefer Iron Man over you any day of the week. And I definitely rooted for Iron Man in Civil War. I just want to go on the record and say that. You know, I don't care about Bucky Barnes. I never have. And number 9 is Freddy Krueger. If I was in the same position as Iron Man at the end, that movie's brilliant. That's probably my favorite. I go between that and Infinity War as my favorite MCU movie by far. And I just love it. I like how they I like how human's the villain. You know, I like what he's trying to do, how he pulls it off in the end. I just think it's a really great movie, and I like seeing the heroes fight each other. That's the best part. And ever since RDJ, and there goes Harry. Harry's been eliminated. Ever since RDJ left the MCU, things have never been the same. There was a couple good ones, you know. I like the Eternals. I like, I think it's Far From Home. And I like, I get No Way Home and Far From Home always mixed up. And I liked Shang-Chi. And everything else really has been, and Guardians 3. Guardians 3 was good, but Ant-Man was terrible. What else was horrible? There was another one that wasn't that good either. Love and Thunder was just mediocre. Doctor Strange was mediocre. You know, ever since, you know, Guardians 3 has been the only exception, and that's because you got James Gunn directing. So you just can't go wrong there, no matter what you do. However, the DC's all messed up, so. And Squid Game member number 1 eliminates the Scarecrow. So Scarecrow has been eliminated. And Joker 2019 is going to be next. I just saw it coming. I know these things before they even happen now. It's like you can just sense them, and there goes player 1. So a bunch of eliminations back to back. And Lee's got some other ideas I'm going to eventually do. Like I said, I'm going to take my time with them. And then I will give you all some opportunities to, if we want to go back to 19, if that's what you want, because I just think it's the superior game. I think if you put 23, 22 Battlegrounds and 20 all together, not that that's saying much, 19 is still 10 times better. 23 is better than 22. I'll give it that. 20 is the worst thing since 15, and I'm expecting 2K25 to be horrible. Because it's like every 5 years we get a really bad one. So I don't know what's going to happen then, but that's the one I expect to be horrible. And you notice there's another pattern. 14, 19, maybe 24 is going to be the next best thing. Let's just hope. And the Sentinels, number 12. I just think ever since 20 was put out, people are less passionate about these games. Ever since 20 just was really a rotten taste. And I think ever since 20 happened, I think some people left it completely. And, some people are still doing 19. That's crazy, if you think about it. And, I mean, at one point, the game was still selling for $50 still, used, because people loved it so much. And that was a couple years after it came out. And the Thane is number 13. And the Sentinel and the Thane are battling. This is a good matchup here. And look at Carnage. And like I said, some of these are the best. I mean, I kept the best creations we could have. The Sentinel, just the scans on him is just incredible. Carnage is incredible. And Colossus takes out another person. So Marcus Phoenix, he wasn't in here that long. And Colossus can be a super dangerous person in this type of matchup. Man, strikes after strikes. And look at Freddy. Wow. Freddy, look at this. Choke slam. Carnage has been eliminated. And Iron Mike Tyson is number 15. So we are halfway through. You got Mike Tyson in the house, my favorite boxer of all time. And there goes Freddy. Oh my goodness, really? Tyson is done. The Sentinel's got some weird moves. Whoever did his moveset just gave him some crazy moves. And I mean, he even does break dances and stuff and all kinds of different things. And the Thane eliminates Baraka. And number 16 is Coach. And number 17 is Andy Taylor. And, oh, what a nice dodge there by Andy Taylor, eliminating Coach, and Dr. Doom coming in at 18, and Andy Taylor rubbing it in. I guess Coach is like a coach in a high school. I forgot his whole backstory. I know there's Coach, Ellis, Nick, and Rochelle. Is it Rochelle is the fourth woman? I believe those are the four. And I really never played number 1. And Andy Taylor is finished. Colossus continues his wrath. And Jack Baker is number 19. I never had any desire to play RE7. I know it's supposed to be great, but I don't get the hype. I really don't. And number 20 is Chris Redfield. Oh my goodness. Like I said, look at the Sentinel. Really? Speaking of scary, Resident Evil 7, I think that's more scarier. And the only thing that's the bright side of it is it's metal. It's not actually flesh. That's the only bright side to it. But like I said, they gave the Sentinel a weird setup. But it's funny. I think it's hilarious, but I just don't see a Sentinel doing half the stuff he's doing. And we got Matlock in the house. So we got 2 Andy Griffiths. This is the lame version, I think. But because I like the other show way better. Way better. It's not even comparison. I like that character better. I like everything about the show better. And Dr. Otto Octavius, 22. And there goes Jack. Jack ain't coming back. And Grumpy Cat is 23. Wow. I love that creation, though. They did really well. I mean, all of these are really good. Some of them are just really special. Like, even Matlock, the face scan is killer. I mean, that just totally looks like him. And that's why I kept him. This wasn't because I was a fan of Matlock. I can assure you on that one. I never did like crime shows. Besides Dexter. Dexter's really the only crime show. And I like The Wire and stuff. I don't like CSI or NCIS. It's the same old stuff. Or Law and Order. I don't like any of those shows. I like stuff like, if I'm going crime shows, I'm going Narcos, I'm going The Wire, I'm going Dexter. Dexter, the first 4 seasons are so solid. It's unreal, but it kind of gets carried away after that. And then The Wire is almost the perfect show. And Tom the Cat eliminates the Thing. And there goes Ben Matlock along with him. And number 24 is The Watcher. The Watcher coming in at 24. I love this character. He's really cool. He was one that I got last minute. He wasn't on there until, like, the servers almost went down. And Dr. Doom going after the Watcher. I like the Watcher because he just watches what goes on. He's kind of like the guy on the Twilight Zone that narrates, but just for the Marvel's show What If. And I love the episode. The episode you have to check out. There's so many good ones on the What If. Whether it be the Doctor Strange episode or the Marvel Zombies episode. But the one I really like is the one with Ultron. And I love how I'm not going to give it away, but the Watcher gets involved in it. It gets pretty crazy. That's one of my favorite episodes of the whole series. At first, What If didn't really win me over, but I think I'd have to go through the episodes and look, but I think that was the episode that got me hooked. Because I really like how that one was done, and they're all different, and some of them are better than others. But Donnie Darko's number 25, and there goes Dr. Doom. So Frank the Bunny is here. I need to watch Donnie Darko again. I just love the final shot of that movie. It's so good. And of course, Frank is an excellent character. And number 26 is Peacemaker. The Sentinel's doing really good. And Chris Redfield is in trouble. And there goes Chris. Chris is finished, and Peacemaker is just showing off. And the Watcher eliminates Tom. Was that Tom, or am I thinking Tom and Jerry? I don't know. I don't care. And 27 is Crane. Oh, man, we got another super heavyweight in here. So things are about to get interesting. I love that design of Crane. It just really gets the stomach really good. With the face scan. And there goes Frank. Poor Frank didn't last long at all. Sentinel is the one to beat. And number 28 is John Wayne. Wow. What a variety of people. And there goes the Watcher. So he went out pretty quick. And John Wayne is here to try to save the day. I've never really, I can't say that I'm trying to think, have I ever watched this is going to be sad, but I don't think I've ever watched a John Wayne movie. Maybe, I think I watched McClintock or something like that. I think I've seen that. And, I watched that when I was younger, so I wasn't really into Westerns. If I'm going Westerns, I'm going Clint Eastwood. I'm not going John Wayne. I'm sorry. I think Clint Eastwood is the best cowboy. And, of course, there's some other... I did watch recently, because I like a good Western every once in a while. There's nothing wrong with a good Western. Of course, Tarantino's had some great ones here lately. In the past decade. But a Western that I watched recently that was really good was 3:10 to Yuma. And I think it was the new version with Christian Bale and Russell Crowe, which was pretty good. I thought the ending was kind of a little bit weird, but Crane's been eliminated. But it was a really good movie overall. And number 30 is Dr. Phil. Wow. Yeah. And the Sentinel, I mean, he's got the craziest moveset. Like, he would never do any of these moves. Like the 619, really. He couldn't even fit between the ropes. Those moves are meant for Ray. I mean, you have to be a cruiserweight to do stuff like that. You don't see Kane doing a 619. And Dr. Phil, yeah, number 30 is going to get toasted. Yeah, get out of here, Phil. Nobody cares. I get so sick of that show. All they do is argue on there. A bunch of people arguing politics or weight. As if I care. You know. And John Wayne's been eliminated. I was watching the other day, this slender model was in an argument with a plus size model. What does this do for me? That's what I want to know. What does this do for me as entertainment? It's not entertainment. And Peacemaker. There goes Kingpin. So we are down to 2. And the Sentinel is the one to beat. We'll see if Peacemaker can take him. Yeah, they're always debating something dumb. The other day this guy was saying, I don't like my family because they don't have followers. Like, what is this? Where do you find these people, Phil? I mean, come on. Do you look for the worst people possible? You had one guy that had, he had a dope addiction, driving while doing it before work. Like, where do you find these people? I guess they call into the show and want to be on there. I don't understand why you would want to be on there, so the whole world could see you. And the Sentinel has eliminated Peacemaker. So, yeah, the Sentinel was destructive, as usual. He's built to destroy X-Men. And he did a really good job against everyone in this matchup. Nobody can touch him, basically. And he wins. And it was a good... No, you're not going to Mania. Sorry. You're not going to Mania. Your moveset's all unrealistic for your character. As fun as it is. It's a fun moveset, though. I gotta give the creator credit. I wish you guys could download him, but you can't because the servers are down. You're not going to WrestleMania. Come on, guys. You're not going. I'll send the X-Men over. I mean, you are literally against mutants. So, there's no way we're allowing you at WrestleMania. The mutants want to just come to WrestleMania, enjoy some wrestling, and you're going to try to take them out? No, I don't think so. So I hope you enjoyed it, Lee. These were Lee's picks. He always makes good picks. And I'm going to give you guys soon the opportunity to make some picks as well. I want to, come back to this as much as possible, especially as well as it's doing. It does better than 23. I mean, that's crazy. It's like 5 years, almost 5 years old. And it does better than 23. It's just unbelievable. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later.